Hey Capricorn, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're gonna get you a message. We're using fortune cards today. I have a really big deck here. It's a mix of like Lenormand and kind of Kipper style and zodiac elements, all kinds of stuff. All right, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Alright, so we have Samhain here, the 1st of November. We have the chameleon. We have Poppy. So I kind of want to say with this scenario here, Capricorn, that during that period of time when, like the veil is thin, like around Halloween, Samhain, Day of the Dead, that time frame, there's a thinning of the veil, right? And we also have the poppy here, which is about sleep and even dreams. And then we have this chameleon. I almost wonder if you had some kind of weird dream that you can't explain, and it's because there's something that came in during this period of time, probably via dreamscape, that it was something and you didn't recognize what it really was. Because I'm just getting like with the Samhain and the chameleon, I'm just getting like a Halloween costume here. So like a costume, like chameleons blend in. So there was some kind of communication in a dream that you may not have gotten the meaning right, or maybe you didn't notice it. What? I don't think anyone's ever gotten this before. The tornado. Oh my gosh. So that's kind of crazy. So the Capricorn, the tornado here, this is kind of like a warning, really. Um and speaking of dreams, like the tornado symbol can be very strong in a dream. It means major upheaval, right? It means that there is something going on or something coming that is going to be extremely difficult for you to get through. Um, like think of like life changing events, like I don't know, like maybe moving your home, or maybe getting a divorce, or I don't know, like just a major thing that it's like in the end it's probably for the best, but while it's happening it sucks kind of, sucks really bad. Um if you are having a dream of a tornado, pay attention to what the tornado does, and if it misses you in the dream. If the tornado misses you in the dream, that's supposed to be very good news. That means it's like totally survivable. Whatever life situation that's approaching is like survivable. Like you'll make it out okay, kind of thing. And I'm saying this because that has literally happened to me, where I had a dream about or three tornadoes, and each tornado represented a certain thing, and it's very eerie, a little bit premonitory, but it was freaking accurate. All right, so We have a child on the back end of this tornado here. So, Capricorn, I don't know if you have children or not, but it seems as if there is a possibility here for a child to give you a very hard time. Either that or there is some kind of child that you know that is going through a rough period. So here we have the moon coming out. The moon can mean a lot of things. And because this is coming out underneath the November 1st card, that thinning of the veil, it is kind of talking about spirit communication here. I feel like there is a spirit trying to get in touch with you, Capricorn. They're trying to give you some kind of message or something. And again, with the chameleon, it may not come through the way that you expect it to. It might come through in a different appearance. But you can see like these it almost looks like tree branches coming off these pillars. They almost look like hands, like reaching out towards you, like trying to get your attention. Because like the moon can also be like a spotlight, like shining a spotlight on something. I just feel like there's probably some advice trying to come through for you, and you can get it if you just kind of like watch out for it or look out for it. Because you definitely want this to, you don't want this tornado directly, like, coming straight at you. So here we have, oh, the present moment. So we have the present moment here. So this is now. Spirit, it's like the spirit is trying to reach out to you now. So we have the thistle underneath the poppy. And Capricorn, this thistle is going to end up being the center card of the whole kind of square here. So that may not be the best news for you because it's irritating, it's prickly, but it also, like, I mean, the thistle, it has the thistles, it has the pokes and prickles for protection. So you may be required to set some boundaries here. At least maybe kind of push some stuff away until you can kind of get a better grasp on what's going on, especially over here with the tornado and the child. Or, I mean, maybe some of you need to set boundaries for a child, or you know what I mean? All right, they have the open book. So we have the owls showing up here, and again, you're getting all of these symbols of like spirit type communication. Like the owls, they're between, they see both realms, right? They have access to a bunch of information that we don't necessarily have access to all of the time. It's kind of a nod to you know, keep your thinking cap on here. Use your wisdom. Oh man. All right, I really don't like this doll coming out, especially since we already have this chameleon on the table. So the doll is about manipulation. And I don't know if this is you, Capricorn, if you are kind of manipulating things. I mean, if you are, it's right next to the child. So either you manipulating the child or the child is manipulating you, one or the other. And considering that there's a tornado right next to this combo here, it's not something you really want to play with. I don't like the doll card. I mean, I don't mind dolls, but I don't like the meaning of the doll card. You know what I mean? Like, it's who wants to be manipulated, right? Oh, here we go. So we have the bear, and so now we've got some kind of like authority figure energy kind of showing up here. And it's right underneath this moon where like you've got this spirit trying to reach through the veil out to you to give you a message. I feel like they have some good advice for you, Capricorn. I don't know if you have like a passed away loved one that you were close to that used to give you advice or something. I don't know, but it kind of feels like somebody that you know. Hmm. So Capricorn, it doesn't seem like things are progressing for you like in your waking life in as fast as you'd like it. You have this turtle showing up and that's a slow game here, and it's right underneath the present moment. Things seem slow for you in a certain area. It's most likely this is like it's like this is the time to take your time. So you have the compass showing up next, and that is directional. Usually it means that you are headed in the right direction, so that's kind of a good thing. Um it seems as if the compass is kind of pointing up this way with the owls, which is the wisdom, and then the child here. So the right direction, it's kind of like it's saying the right direction for you is to definitely like use wisdom when dealing with this child because you don't want it to blow up in your face. And also like this child is a force. This like a tornado is a force to be reckoned with. Same with this child. I mean, she's got a dragon for a pet, or you know what I mean? Like she's not it's not a cute little teddy bear. It's like it's a force to be reckoned with. All right, so now we have like a nice little time frame here, Capricorn. I like that the spring equinox here is showing up because it's a little bit it's a little bit less prickly. It's gentle, it's kind, it's kind of, talks about new beginnings and that kind of thing. So it seems like things are going to freshen up for you most likely around spring equinox time. But it's related to the direction. Like as long as you're, as long as you're, it's almost like as long as your compass is pure. You know what I mean? Oh, so we have the Dark Rider. There's two riders in this deck. One of them brings good news, and one of them brings old news that you haven't digested properly. Seems like you're going to be faced with a choice here, Capricorn, because I feel like this dark rider coming in is it's gonna come in, and it's kind of like it kind of feels like it's something from the past that comes back to see if you've dealt with it properly, or to see if you've done like shadow work or whatever you want to call it, like if you've really gotten over it or something. It's kind of like a one of those reminders that we don't really like, but it's going to come in to challenge this new beginning, this spring, this freshness. It's like, are you sure about that, Capricorn? You sure? It's like you think you can do it. It's kind of like that thing that nags you, and that like, again, it's like I think of like the devil and the angel on the shoulder, right? It's like this would be the angel, this would be the devil, in typical terms, not necessarily what I believe the definitions of angels and devils are, but you know what I mean, like those old cartoons or whatever. But it's that nagging voice inside you that tends to get you to think poorly about yourself. It's going to rear its ugly head and challenge your your freshness, like your fresh start, your journey away from the thistle. And I don't know why, but it's somehow related to this manipulation. Is this could be, manipulating yourself in a way. You to keep doing it, or you know what I mean. Um, let's look at the center card here, because that's it packs a heavier weight because it's the center card, and it's the thistle. So what is this thistle trying to tell us? Thistle is the corner cards. So the most prickly irritations that this thistle has, right, is going to be with the child and the writer. There's a past history with this child, and it's it's full of irritations. It's not 100% irritations, absolutely not, but there are irritations there, and that's what's kind of feeding the prickliness of this. And then here also we have Samhain, and then we also have the bear. So we've got like this fall, this thinning veil, this Halloween, spooky, if you want to call it, type energy with the bear, which is authority, like authority figure. It's like a scary. It's almost like a spooky authority, which to me, I'm just like it makes me think of someone being afraid of, like someone being so overbearing that people are afraid of it, right? So I don't know if you're afraid of your own, bear inside of you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you're afraid of your own bear, or if someone else, like perhaps the child is not very fond of the bear of you, or something like that. But that's kind of what this prickly thistle is emanating over the big scene here. And I can tell you, with the child, what's really on their mind, one thing that's really on their mind is this right here. They want this. They want this. They can see it. It's almost like they're seeing it in the distance. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to look out into the future to find this for themselves. This fresh start. Peace. But another thing on the child's mind is the thistle. And this thistle could be very well why they want the peace, why they want the fresh start. Is there anything else we need to look at here? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So, Capricorn, this is your message. Thanks for being here. And take what resonates. I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.